Did you see Morris Swin? He went on the podcast talking about Daryl Morey.
No, what do you think?
Basically, he was just like, I can't trust Daryl Morey because this man is using AI to make decisions about basketball.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, he basically saying like
ChatGPT.
he using ChatGPT to construct this roster based on analytics and shit.
Oh yeah. A lot of people, but a bunch of.
That's the game, though.
Nah, that happened with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Literally, they use analytics for everything. I told you the reason I got traded because I shot a mid-range jumper.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember we talked about that.
I remember I came in the locker room. We're going into half, and I had to shoot it. The shot clock was going on, and I shot a mid-range jump shot, and I actually made it. And I'm having a decent game. Going to the locker room, you kind of can hear people yelling. We down. You can hear people yelling back and forth. And he was like, he just don't want to fucking buy in. I'm going to get his ass out of here. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking? Who the fuck? What happened? I'm thinking of coaches. I'm like, what the fuck? As we walk out, coach tells me, come on, Jeff, man. You just have to buy in. I'm like, the fucking what? Like, we don't play defense. I mean, we the worst defense team in the fucking league. What the fuck are we talking about defense for? He was like, man, you shooting those floaters and these mid-range shots, like, step behind the line and shoot the three. And I didn't shoot a bunch of threes. I wasn't like a volume three-point shooter. That's what hurt me a little bit. As I got older, I started shooting more threes. When I got to Boston, I shot threes. Yeah. But if I would have shot 10 threes a game in Minnesota, they would have been happy. That just wasn't me at that time. I came in the league at a different time. I just didn't transition to that yet. They was just like, yeah, we got to get you the fuck out of here. Like, you're not a part of where we want to go. And I used to just think, like, I hope Minnesota lose every fucking game. I forgot the dude that was the GM name. He came from Houston. He came from Daryl Morey and all that.
Oh, the coaching tree.
Yeah, so
tree.
He came from that whole GM thing. And that's what they thought. Analytics, more threes, layups, and free throws. So I just, when I left, every time Minnesota lost, like, I just went out and had a great time. I did. I used to be like,
that fucked the game up, though.
It did, bro. And it eliminated a lot of people's positions that were good basketball players.
Yeah.
Like we talked about, what's the dude? He's playing for the Madness right now. Geographer. The analytics killed his game because he could have been an NBA player. Skill, could still contribute.
Bad.
But he didn't shoot, so it was like, fuck it.
My Lord, that was
analytics
bad
murdered people game. Analytics took me out. Not really.
Yeah, and you can shoot though. That's the crazy
part. My
part.
knees took me out.
Yeah.
But analytics kind of made the game weird. Like, cause it's like Chris Paul is one of the best mid-range point guards than ever, and you see him when people who don't go off of analytics, like when OKC just started letting Chris Paul be Chris Paul again, and he's shooting them mid-range shots and he being great, and they team win 12, 15 more games because of him. It's like, y'all analytics is off.
Yeah.
Like, it might be a better shot, whatever, but he just won 15 more games doing what he do.
Yeah.
It's just like, my eyes tell me the truth.
Here we go.
Like, my eyes, like my eyes tell me the truth. Like, analytics is cool. I watch Charlotte. Y'all shoot a hella threes. I watch it and it's bad.
Yeah.
But then you watch Boston. They shoot 63s and it's like.
But then you watch OKC. You watch Shea. You watch DeMar DeRozan hoop. It's different.
Now, I was going to ask you that, B-Hen. If SGA didn't average 30 and he averaged 16, would they feel differently about him taking as many mid-range shots as he does?
Of course they would.
Okay.
Yeah, because he'll be fucking the game up.
But then you watch Boston and they winning these games shooting 63s. And it's like, they getting more threes up than us. How can we beat a team? Because if they get hot and they go 38 for 60, you gonna have a fucking chance.
Yeah.
You're cooked.
Because what they shot 70 when we did playback.
It was crazy.
They hit
like,
20 and didn't give a fuck.
Yeah. And it's just like, analytics tell you that that's a better shot. But when my eyes tell me, it's like, Jason Tatum can get to the basket.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're 6'10". You can take this little dude to the basket.
Yeah.
And that's where my eyes tell me, and that's when the playoffs start. My eyes gonna tell me a lot. That's why I'm scared what the Lakers can possibly do. Because Bron don't play analytics. He shoot more threes than he ever did now.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
But that's with age too. But when it's like time to get to it, Bron will take your ass to the basket.
Yeah.
And that's where it's gonna get interesting in the playoffs.
I don't know, man, because Boston, that's...
Bro, we watched Drew Holiday have wide open layups and
Could have dunked said no.
three balls.
He looked like Terry Rozier out there.
He did the Ben Simmons one time.
Yeah.
kicked it out.
He did do that.
We like shoot the layup. He kicked it out for a 3.
So has Ben a pioneer in analytics, or did he freeze up in the moment? Because now
he freezed up in the moment.
Now we got to put some respect up there.
You 6'10", you had a wide open dunk.
But he was just early on the wave. Y'all wasn't tapped in yet.
But he kicked it to another nigga to shoot free throws. If he would have kicked it for a 3, I'd been like, you might be on to something. That nigga kicked it to another nigga to shoot the free throws. Well, he could have just dunked it, but.
I can't wait to see the type of year he have next year.
Why do y'all keep saying that? Like he's not in there right now.
It's dead, bro.
He ain't right now.
Where Barbie at, man?
The Clippers,
I'm having a really good time, man. My drink is empty.
He's not Barbie.
Barbie, it's the first time I like your drink. Second time. She's gone. There, we only pay Barbie. Gone? We pay Barbie by the minutes.
The crazy part is she literally texted me and was like, "Should I stay for the next episode? Are they gonna drink?"
Yeah, you get paid enough.
I was like, I don't know. I think you'd be okay.
Yeah, we pay her by the minutes.
Yeah, let's shave that invoice down.
She's literally like outside.
Man,
is that right here?
No, she's outside.
I'll tell her to bring her ass back in.
For sure.
We pay her by the minutes. Yeah, I don't think kids look at college players and like, damn, I want to be like that.
That's a good question. I've never heard a kid. They go straight to the league.
Straight league.
I've never heard, in this generation, never heard a youngster say they want to be Adam Morrison or somebody.
Or like, I don't even know.
You saying Keith Langford and Delonte West, you know what I mean? I don't know if Keith Langford made it to the league, but Delonte West wasn't no big name. Yeah. He just fucked with the swag and he was cold. I don't know no cold college player that ain't really making a run in the NBA that kids are just locking in with.
Nah, even now, it don't even seem like there's like the same excitement around this. Like our age group and up love March Madness, all the alumni shit, but like kids, they don't give a fuck about that. They tapped in with OTE. They go by shit like us in a heartbeat. They don't give a damn about that 2-15 upset.
Because I feel like Jeremiah Fear's supposed to have fans.
He probably do got fans because he was a young high schooler that people probably watched. But
yeah,
I'm just saying how like I fell in love.
They don't got no game either. They don't have no video game either. We had March.
It's on the way back.
Yeah, we had March Madness.
They're working on to bring it back. They got NCAA last year.
That'd be hard, but
I was just too much of a fan of college athletes. Like even Iverson before he got to the league.
Come on, bro. In the
him
11s.
hooping in the concourse and like even them Georgetown jerseys and shit. And I could just keep going on and on about college. I was more of a college fan than I was an NBA fan. I had one NBA jersey. That was Penny Hardaway.
Damn, which one?
It had the blue one Magic.
Okay.
Sky blue, light blue, whatever.
Yeah. I watch both. I just love college basketball because just the game too, bro. You could build your own school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cheating, taking Alabama A&M all the way to the championship.
But like I could just keep going on and on about players. Like even when I was younger, I wasn't a Fab Five dude. Like I ain't watching.
That's too old.
Yeah, I didn't watch
before
then.
me.
But like right after like Iverson came, then I used to watch Ed Cota and then I was like, damn, I want to go to Carolina.
I used to watch, I can't remember his name, and I met him.
Vince Carter, Antoine Jameson. I used to play with them on March Madness.
Who was the fat point guard from UConn?
Khalid El-Amin.
Yeah, bro.
I used to look at
raw.
Ben Gordon. Ben Gordon used to hoop in the 19s. I used to be like, damn.
Yeah, Rudy Gay. I fucked with Rudy Gay.
Legend.
Like all them dudes. I used to be watching the McDonald's game, like Buddy going damn.
Yeah.
Like when Steve Francis was at Maryland on March Madness, he was the coldest.
Bro, what elite. My dad loved college basketball. He used to like love Ohio State too. So like Michael Red and Scootie Penn. I remember watching them like kill. Like people wouldn't know who Scootie Penn was. That nigga was a dog.
Yeah.
He was.
And Michael Red was one of the underrated players in the NBA too.
Steve Francis was so nasty at Maryland.